this.
Holy shit, Kevin!
Wow. What?
You get this only nowhere else but you. Kevin is after all. Kevin, I'm not gonna lie.
Now look at this. A carved penguin. There it is.
Oh no. Are the O's fine? Are the Orioles fine, Kevin?
It's so embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed.
Okay. The Orioles stole it. That game was stolen. It was stolen from them, then they stole it right back.
What?
Oh my God.
Wait, what's going on? What is happening?
What is going? Was it a diving play? He bobbled the ball.
What is happening? Are they challenging it? No. Other wall. No.
Kevin, I don't know what you saw, how much you saw. I've been chugging champagne. Sure, I spilled a lot, but what a game, man.
He will be the legendary
Birdfish!
How about that?
Birdfish fans, stand up. We did it.
What can I say? What can I say? What can I say?
Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what we've been waiting for. Trevor Rogers, are you kidding me? Pissed off Gunnar Henderson's in MVP mode. Dylan Beavers 2 for 2, 2 walks on base 4 times. Sam Basayo double, RBI single for insurance. How can you not be romantic about Baltimore Orioles baseball, baby? How can you not be? How can you not be romantic about Baltimore Orioles baseball? Samuel Basayo, baby. Dylan Beavers. This team looks good. The team that was promised. The lineup that was promised. That was fun. That was fun. Let's pull up the damn box score. Why? Because we're having fun here. Orioles versus Red Sox. Let me see. Box score. And share screen. Here we go. Gosh, this is what I'm talking about. Jackson Holiday 0 for 3, but 2 walks, getting on base. Jordan Westberg 0 for 1. Ended up leaving with the ankle injury. Let's just be honest. Let's hope that he can stay healthy and he avoided anything serious, because he has been one of the, if not the hottest batter in the lineup, probably besides Gunnar Henderson. So hoping Westy can come back. Luis Vasquez, 1 hit, 1 for 4, but it was a big hit. Leadoff double in the top of the 9th that led to the insurance runs. And Gunnar Henderson, don't piss him off. I don't know why the Boston Red Sox, who they thought they were, trying to piss off Gunnar Henderson, but now it's everyone else's problem. Trevor Story created a monster, and his name's Gunnar Henderson. 2 for 4, home run, triple, 3 runs, 2 RBIs. That's my leader. That's the heart and soul of your team. How about Ryan Mountcastle, 3 for 5? 3 for 5 with an RBI. Colton Cowser, I would say, probably had he and Dylan Carlson had the two rough days. Those were the rough ones. 0 for 5 for Cowser. Then Samuel Basallo. Hey, first off, double. First extra base hit of the career. Let's run it out next time. Let's not watch it next time. He will hit plenty of 500-foot home runs. Let's run that out next time. Then comes back up for insurance, 2 outs. I mean, talk about a battle. That was not he guessed something right and he got it. He battled that entire at bat, fouling pitches off, barely hangs on for the foul tip for strike 3. And then jammed up and in one of the quickest bats you'll ever see. Samuel Basallo puts it out there for a 2 RBI single. I love this kid. Jeremiah Jackson, 2 hits, 2 for 5. He wouldn't stop hitting even if you asked him nicely. All Westy does is produce. All Jeremiah Jackson does is hit. He just hits. Dylan Beavers. I mean, if it wasn't for Samuel Basallo just having another monster game looking like the prince that was promised. Dylan Beavers, talk about have yourself a day. 2 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 walks, 1 RBI. I mean, Dylan Beavers, have yourself a day. Have yourself a day, kid. Getting fired up. These young guys are coming up and they are ready. They are ready. 0 for 4 for Carlson. Oof. Not great. Not great. And then, Charles, appreciate you. It feels like Basallo, Beavers, and Jackson brought a great vibe with them to this team. They did. It doesn't just feel like it. I mean, they did. What an incredible – it just feels different. Kevin Brown said it the best. Over the last 72 hours of Orioles baseball, it just feels like something's different. It feels like something completely different is going on. This team has hope. They're having fun. This is Orioles baseball. This is what it's all about. They're playing some great ball. They have a crap ton of momentum. The starting pitching is absolutely unreal since Dean Kramer's not yesterday or 2 days ago, his second to most recent start. I mean, one of the best ERAs in all of baseball for starters since the trade deadline. It's been awesome to watch. Now let's go. Let's talk about the pitchers that I was just mentioning. Trevor Rogers. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned on the sac fly in the 7th, 1 walk, 7 punchies. Whew. Okay. I mean, every time you expect it to end, every time you think, okay, there's no possible way Trevor Rogers has it all today. There's no way he continues. He does. And I'm going to say this. Trevor Rogers was not on today. Like, Trevor Rogers did not have his A stuff. It wasn't like he was fooling anyone, everybody. Trevor Rogers didn't really have all of his control to start the game. By the way, 7 innings, 1 earned run. I mean, for him to be doing what he's doing, he's pitching out of his mind. I want to bring up this stat that I saw by MLB Stats just a few minutes ago. There are 173 pitchers in Major League Baseball with 60-plus innings pitched this season. Of the 173 pitchers qualified, Trevor Rogers' 1.41 ERA is the best in Major League Baseball. The best in Major League Baseball. Trevor Rogers, man. I mean, yeah, Kyle Stowers is doing his thing. I'm so excited and so happy for Stowies. But, man, you cannot deny that what Trevor Stowers is doing is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He is just pitching out of his mind. He does not – yeah. Remember listening to when the Orioles got shot in that park, he said, yeah, are we back? I mean, we didn't know. We didn't know. You know, it was fun. It was one of those things where, you know, the Orioles kept telling us they were confident in him. You know, you had the setback in the offseason. Everyone's like, wow, a bad trade gets worse. Not in Trevor Rogers. Not for Trevor Rogers. Trevor Rogers is putting on one of, if not the best season in Major League Baseball, especially since June 1st. I mean, since June 1st, I think he is legitimately the best starting pitcher in baseball. And yeah, say what you all about Tony Manzolino. He is going to let these starters go out and get theirs. He does not have a quick trigger. He is not, you know, we saw especially Brandon Hyde. Brandon Hyde loved to, felt like, go take a guy out in the first sign of trouble after the fifth inning. Tony Manzolino's letting him go. He's saying, go get yours and make it happen. That's what Trevor Rogers did. You know, second and third, one out. Very easily could have gone to a bullpen guy, say, hey, we can't risk you give up a single, and now all of a sudden things are rolling. Keeps Trevor in the game. Fly out, strikeout. Hey, how you doing? See you later. No, it's been good. Trevor Rogers, man. And then talk about another dog. Dietrich Ends, 1+ innings, comes in the ninth and gives up his hit. But one earned run because of everything in the ninth inning with Cano. I probably would have not had Ends come in, but that's a whole nother thing. I would have let him end in the eighth. But tomato, it's whatever. Dietrich Ends just continues to say, hey, I'm going to be here in 26. Plain and simple. He's saying, I'm going to be not only in this bullpen, but I might be a reliable piece. I might be a guy you call in to a big situation in the sixth or seventh inning. Dietrich Ends, he's putting on, he's got that little Danny Kulo mark, you know, a veteran lefty coming over from the AL Central. It's going to be. I think Dietrich Ends is one of those guys. He's going to go try that. He's going to earn a spot in 26, and it could be a big one. I don't know why, but this makes sense. I can't explain why, but this actually makes perfect sense. And then Yennier Cano. Yennier Cano. I'm just gonna keep saying it's gotten tough. It's gotten really tough. They have to keep letting him work through it. They have to let him keep going through it. I mean, like, how does this – I know how it happens, but that's why we got 2025, because I can't try to find if he's going to work through it in 2026. Like, I would rather us find out in 2025 that he can't work through it than trying to win ball games in 2026, and we're sitting here saying, "Oh, can't put you in your canoe out there." You know, this is part of the 2025 is kind of like a spring training for 2026. You have to find out. You have to find out. But you're new to the channel. Hit that like and subscribe button. Kevin Zach Rake. We go live after every single Orioles game, win or lose. Well, we have not done this in a while. 1 through 10. How are we feeling right now? I'm at a 9.5. Just overall, what is your optimism 1 through 10 in the Orioles rest of the season? I'm going 9.5, and I'm not saying 9.5 means that they're making the playoffs or anything. I just am excited to watch Orioles baseball. Like that's plain and simple. For the first time and I tweeted it out today, when Beavers and Basayo got called up, they started playing better. The Brandon Young game, the game before, like since Seattle, for the first time in months, it feels like, I am excited to watch Orioles baseball. I wait all day right now to watch Orioles baseball again. They have my excitement. They have my full attention. I sit there and I think about, okay, where are they going to bat Basayo? Where are they going to bat Beavers? Like, I'm fully bought in on this club again. You know, before it was getting tough, where you're sitting there and you're watching every game and you're like, man, another loss. And you tune in again and another loss. And you know you'll never stop tuning in. But deep down, you start giving up on the season. You're like, this season is just a failure, and it's not fun, and they're not winning games. They're turning it around. They're turning it around. I mean, just go, keep having fun. This team is grabbing momentum. Sam Basayo looks fantastic. Dylan Beavers looks fantastic. Now, yes, they are just – you know, they're still just a small sample size, but these guys are awesome. These guys have been fantastic. Everything you've hoped for. Talk about hitting the ground running. Gotta hit the ground running, man. And this is awesome to see. You're listening, Trevor Rogers. I really have to tip my cap to Basayo. He was really good back there. First game behind the plate in Fenway, and he did a hell of a job. Love to see that. Love to see it. Love to see a guy who in Rogers is pitching at the top of his game and still wants to shout out his young catcher. It's awesome to see. Joining me, though, we got the other half. We have Kevin Oestreicher. Kevin, the vibes are back. I mean, but I don't know, I don't know what the win-loss record's going to be over the next few weeks or the final few weeks of the season, but I can tell you we're going to have fun during it. We're going to have a fun time. There is reason again to tune into Orioles baseball.
Man, Jordan Adams walked so Sam Basayo could run is the steward of the Orioles in the undefeated era. So, I mean, look, that's what we said, right?
Yeah.
Sam Basayo, undefeated. Undefeated.
They're never going to lose again.
Yeah, and I give you credit, too. You were on the extend Trevor Rogers train from pretty early on. I think you definitely I think you started that, I'd assume.
Yeah, well, once I saw he only had 1 year, I was like, we can't have this be the reason we lose the trade. I will say, this can go right back into a horrendous trade if we let him walk.
Can you imagine, though, there was so much heard about how Stowers was doing and how Rogers was awful, and then Rogers finally puts it together and they let him leave. It'd be losing the trade twice.
Literally. And I do have to say, on Basayo's double, he thought he hit a homer. Basayo pimped it. He almost got thrown out at second because he walked down to first. I'm sure they're going to talk to him about it. I'm not sure. And if I'm Manzolino on that, I'm going, hey, Samuel, you're going to hit a lot of 500-foot no-doubters. You can run out the ones that are going to be close, but I will say it did hit off the top of the wall at Fenway. So,
yeah.
Gosh, it's been – Kevin, it just feels good. And then, Trevor Rogers, 7 innings, 1 earned run. You have Gunnar Henderson pissed off, triple homer, 3-hit game for Mountcastle. Jeremiah Jackson, 2-hit game. Dylan Beavers on all 4 times, 2 hits, 2 walks. It just literally felt like this game, you're sitting there and you're like, this is what this lineup can be. Like this is how dangerous this lineup can be. And you're not even seeing the full, yes, Westberg goes down. We'll see what happens there. That's the only downside of this game. Dylan Carlson, 0 for 4. He's going to be, I would assume he's not starting next year. There's going to be someone else in that position. But you're really starting to see, okay, this lineup can be good next year. And I think, Kevin, is it too early to say it's going to be good next year with Samuel Basayo sitting in the heart of it, maybe at that 4-hitter? Because the way he looks right now, I want him batting behind Gunnar.
Yeah, that would that'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice if I do say so myself. So, I mean, look, there's a lot of excitement to be had. I think it's just about supplementing the roster, right? Where you have your young core, but can the offseason go the way that the Orioles need it to? Can they go out there and sign a couple of guys that ultimately can help elevate the rest of the roster? That's going to be the big question, because I think with Basayo, with Beavers, with obviously all the other guys who have been up, Gunnar, Adley, Jackson, etc., you have it. And I think with a coach that comes in who, 1, does not say points, and 2, ends up, providing, I think, a veteran presence. I think that's kind of the coach archetype we've been thinking of for who should be next on the docket for the Orioles manager. At this point, I think that you have a lot of good things. Not to mention, down on the farm with the pitchers, a couple of those guys could come up next season and make an impact for you.
Yeah. And Kevin, I want to talk about guys coming up making an impact. It can be next season for the young guys, but we want to talk about getting some momentum going on a run this season. And once again, I want to specify every time I say go on a run. I'm not saying a playoff run. I'm just saying getting close to that 500 mark so you really feel like, oh, we got something we can fly into next year with.
Yeah.
Kyle Bradish is going to be back within the next week, they said. Tyler Wells in the days after that, and Albert Suarez in the days after that. Reinforcements are coming. And it's not, depth reinforcements. It's guys with Kyle Bradish and stuff that you have ace potential with. And you add him to this team and this rotation, this pitching staff in general that is pitching very well. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I would not be surprised, Kevin. And I mean, people, you can say what you want. I would not be surprised if this team finished closer to 500, meaning within, 3 or 4 games. They're 9 back now. It wouldn't be surprising to me if they win 5 more than they lose over there, or whatever the number may be. I could see them getting pretty close to 500 solely off the fact that this is a young team with, Kevin, no expectations, that are they're playing with house money. Go out there and try to win.
Yeah, I agree. It's really important for the Orioles, again, as we've talked about, just to create positive trends for the season. Now, like we've done with the Tankathon, and you didn't do that yet, did you?
No, I've not yet.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're able to win some games, get the vibes up, and then, you drop down to maybe 6th or 7th in the lottery, and then you back up. Hey, I think you're feeling pretty good. So again, you just, dare I say it? I think I have to say it. They are the no expectation merchants.
Yeah. And this is what's big. Is, that's why I'm so hopeful going down the rest of the season, because there are none. Every other team's kind of playing poorly. They just got to go out there and have fun and capitalize. Because, Kevin, what have we talked about would be kind of a win in this season is if you can just be that gritty spoiler that no one wants to face. I can tell you right now, the Astros, the Red Sox, 2 playoff teams in the wild card hunt and leading the divisions, they play the Orioles. We just finished up in Houston, playing Boston now. Then we have Houston and then Boston again.
Yeah, weird schedule quirk.
Do you think they're happy about running into this team with everything going right while they're trying to figure it out? Like, they're like, are you serious? This team, the Astros are sitting there. They're like, the only game we got from them was they had to go 0 of 14 with runners in scoring position, and we still took 12 to beat them. Like, you've got to be sitting there if you're an opposing team being like, this is not the team you want to play right now, because they're just young teams who go out there and they're just doing their thing. There aren't expectations anymore. There is no aspirations for a World Series, a playoff berth. Just go out there and have some fun. And did want to get to this, Eric. We did really appreciate you. I just want to appreciate the show you guys do and the hard work you put in. It makes the wins better and the losses not as bad. And we thank you. Thank you. And every single one of you genuinely who tune in, because as much as we try to talk through it with all of you and make it either therapy, either, we celebrate, whatever it may be, you make the good times better and the hard times less hard. So we appreciate everyone who tunes in. You guys make this as fun as it can be. Yeah. So genuinely thank you. And I would say the Orioles calling up their young superstars and having it pan out is also.
Yeah, we're kind of in no man's land with just vibes. But you said it. I'm loving the way the vibes are now. I will take it now. It's a lot more fun to do it without the expectations of, okay, can they finally fight and get there? 8 back, 7 back, 11 back. Just play baseball. I'm very happy you don't have to kind of go through that discourse right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny because I know people are gonna get mad at this. When Cano was starting to blow it in the ninth, I was still smiling ear to ear because I was like, oh my God, Samuel Vasai and Dylan Beavers are as advertised.
Those are the vibes.
It was like the dog with everything on fire. And he's like, this is fine. I was like, we are kind of selling it at the moment. And it didn't matter. It was just fun, and that's kind of where we're at and what it needs to be.
Yeah, man. If you had asked me I don't know, April, May, if the vibes would ever feel like that this season, I'd tell you no. say no way. But finally getting guys back and young guys are up, replenish your farm system. What is going on in Baltimore?
Evan, I'm just saying.
Hey, you gotta ask the question. You gotta ask the question.
I know. And then I don't want to talk about this real fast. Yeah, don't
push them.
Do not. Bradish is going 5 innings at 70 pitches, and you're like, thanks, Kyle. Appreciate you. Yep. Kevin, 5 innings of no run ball, 1 run ball. Thank you for your service. Please be healthy. This is, once again, your focus is on 2026. But I cannot wait. Kevin, I'm so excited for 20. I know this is jumping way ahead for 2026 opening day. Just let me get this team on a fresh slate.
That's what we do. We react to things very far in the future.
Yeah. Game number 2. Although we nailed it, game number 2, talking about who we're going to trade.
Yep. No one
called those trades sooner because we pretty much traded every player on the second day, and then the Orioles traded every player.
No one can tell us anything on that. We nailed that one.
We did. That was, you know what? Hand up. That was on us. That was on us. Kevin, it really has. I gotta say, another guy. Ryan Mountcastle, if he keeps doing this, he is one of those guys when he comes off injury, just is on fire. Absolutely on fire. If he keeps this up, love Mountie. That trade value just keeps going up.
Yeah.
Show us. Help us go get a bullpen guy, a top line starter. That's what I'm looking for Ryan Mountcastle, and as much as I love him in the field, I think you're probably going with Mayo and Basayo as your first baseman, and you're using Basayo on that first baseman /catcher/DH.
Mm-hmm.
I think he kind of hovers in that range, especially from what they've told us. I think see if you can get something from Mountie, and then this team, they're deep offensively. It's going to be interesting, but it's great when everyone's hot because this is when you can really see what you got, but they can also showcase what they are for other teams potentially.
Yeah. There are a lot. This team still can take things away from a season where they don't make the playoffs. Obviously, It's disappointing. You want them to be competitive, but, there's another season after this one. So I
have a question for you because someone tweeted this or commented this under one of my tweets today, and it made me think. If the Orioles scratch to 80 wins this season, so let's say they just scratch and claw and they finish with 80 wins, so below 500 at 80 and 82, but they finish at 80 wins. Are you going into next year more optimistic at the end of the season than you were last year?
I'd have to see the offseason.
No, but I'm saying because think about a team where you were in the playoffs last year after 91 wins versus this year you'd only have 80. But I'm saying straight after the season, this is heading into the offseason. So this is not – I think about last year. Okay. If they backpedaled, everything was going down. You had Burns as a free agent. You had Tony as a free agent. Everyone was kind of feeling like there was this impending doom coming. It feels like right now if you can just claw to within 4 games of 500, it just feels like the only way you can go is up.
Yeah, I would say yes. I mean, just because I think the vibes were so bad after last season.
Yeah.
It was – they finished the season horribly, and then it's just like, okay, well, now there's the impending doom of Corbin Burns and, and Tony and all those guys, and you're kind of sitting to yourself thinking, are they actually going to make the upgrades? This offseason, if they scratch and claw their way to a respectable total, I think you head into the offseason thinking, one, Elias can't do what happened last offseason again, right? Right? That's what I keep saying. I know you've said it with me too. It's just like you hope and pray that this man has learned his lesson from what happened this past offseason. Last offseason. So I think, yes, the answer is that I would be more, I guess, optimistic about their chances.
Yeah. And I said this before, I'll say it again. I would offer him Roman Anthony's 8-year up to $200 million in incentives this moment. I would give Basayo in this.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Give him. Yeah. So that's where I'm really looking at right now. It's been fun. And if you are enjoying this as well, hit that like and subscribe button.
Yes.
Over 190 people in the chat.
Vibes are back. The vibes
are back, baby. Vibes are back.
This is what we were praying for.
Literally, we were hoping that just give us something to look at. Give us something to watch and be excited about. Even if they're not World Series aspirations, man. 5-1, and that's all against playoff teams, by the way.
Hey, play that in Dino spoiler. Play that in Dino spoiler.
What sucks is they're 5-2 in their last 7. The one loss is 1-0 after Kramer went 8 innings of 1-run ball, where Mountie almost walked it off and it just went foul. And the other is 12-inning loss where you could have had the guy out at home and had the pitcher up. Oh, and you also went 0 for 14 with runners in scoring position. You could have it. They're playing damn good ball right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the story of their season. I mean, we've had so many of those games where it's just like, whoa, man, what if they had won that really close game or that really close game? They could have been 500 or better, or 2 games up. Yeah. We've been having that conversation all season, which is very unfortunate.
You really have.
Very unfortunate.
I'm getting excited. Over 200 people now, so yes, vibes are so back.
I love it.
Guys are so back. So what? We're 9 games under officially, correct? Yeah, 50.
They can't escape it. They're anywhere from they go 7 games.
It's like
8 games,
I feel like
9 games.
it's 12 to 9.
Yeah, then they get to 7, and then they go back, and it's just it's been that way the whole time.
All right, Kevin, give me 1 minute of delusion. Orioles 9.5 out of the wild card.
Okay, you take your 1 minute of delusion. All right, go ahead.
And the only reason I'm going to even mention this as even a possibility is because the Yankees hold the last wild card. Well, every team is tied for a current wild card spot, and the Orioles play them 6 of their final 9 games. So, like, if there was going to be, you got to be within 6, and then technically you can sweep them.
You know how wild that would be? Just thinking about how absolutely insane that would be.
That's all I kept saying is I was like, get it to where we can make Yankee fans sweat. Like, remember at the end of last year, even where it was like, if the Orioles win out the final 5 and the Yankees lose out, they can still do it. And we went 4-1 and the Yankees went 1-4. And it was like, we were so close. Would have been.
I can't even. I literally just cannot even imagine.
This makes it feel too realistic, Kevin.
That's like not a terrible.
That's like what I'm like. That's not even like that is what the Orioles would do, and I'd be like, okay, we're having a good season.
Okay.
like they could do that. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Don't get hot. Don't let the O's get hot.
So what would they need to do to? So what? 20? Yeah. 22-15 would be finish 80 wins. They can so do that. Kevin, I also keep bringing up 80 wins because like 2 months ago I placed a bet on the Orioles to win 80 games when it was plus 600 when they were 18 games under. So like I'm being delusional about how I could still win this bet.
See, there's more on the line for you here than just the Orioles' success in getting to the playoffs.
Just give me my 200, just give it to me. And that almost makes me feel better because they keep playing to their opponents. Like if they are playing up. Yep, they play up and down, so it doesn't matter. If they played all bad teams, I'd almost be more. I'd be like, dang, This is awful. Like they're gonna blow it against these teams.
Right. Man, vibes are so good, and then now they'll start to bring some expectations back, and then it'll all go crashing down. No expectation merchants, I'm telling you. I've called it all season.
They really are. Well, Kevin, I just put the link in the chat for Collins.
Do you want to do the?
Yeah, I'll get mine.
While waiting.
The what?
Tankathon while waiting.
And then did want to say, Charles, appreciate you spoiling the Yankees playoffs. And at this point, it definitely would be.
Yeah, 100%.
At this point, it definitely would be. And vibes are absolutely back in Baltimore. So let's head over to the Tankathon.
Hey.
Leaving here with some.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're still sitting at 5, though. Let's go number 1. Oh, it's a good night.
Win games and get a spot. Go up in the lottery. All right?
This is
what we are talking about.
Let's see if we can get number 1. Reset it. All right, that one was bad. I don't like that one.
It's all right. You can't win them all.
One more. That one didn't count. One more. That one didn't count.
You're losing it.
No.
Oh,
what was that?
Yeah. Come on.
What was that?
First try. That's what you love to see. Come on now.
That's what I'm talking about, Kevin. That's what I'm talking about.
God. I can't believe you got that on your first try.
On the first try, resetting everything,
That is crazy.
First try.
Crazy.
This is what we're talking about.
Come on. You just love to see that.
You really do. And then Cole Randall. John Means 2020. I would love John Means back. John Means coming back would make my heart so happy. He's an absolute dog.
Yeah. I'd love it.
Absolutely love it. Well, Kevin, do you want to get the timer? Or do you want me to?
Oh yeah, I'll get it real quick. Sorry, let me get that up.
Yeah, Kevin, you gotta be faster.
I know it's on me. It's on me.
Kevin, I'm so happy vibes are back.
I know.
It just feels better.
It's such a great thing. All right, I have it. I have it.
Awesome. Let's get to our guy. We got Jake behind the scenes. Jake, what's up, my man?
What's going on, Jake?
What's up, boys? How y'all doing?
I'm doing
Feeling
pretty
good, man. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, man. That was a good win. Sitting in Honduras, drinking a Puerto Rican beer. Got my Orioles koozie.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
Let's
I
go.
love it.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
be better.
Represent.
Masayo and Beavers are raking. What could be better?
I know. I saw that hit. That was like I saw that catcher step up, and I was like, "Oh crap! They're trying to give him the high heat. Let's see if he bites on it. You know, and those hands, man. Those hands were quick.
You gotta love it. Yep. Insane.
I mean, that's the thing and I'll say it, even in his robbed home run, that was a ball that was very up and in, and that's just quick hands. Like, that's not teaching. That's not, you know, going out there and like, okay, here's what you're looking for. That's bat speed. You can't teach that. That is having your natural bat speed be able to catch up to that. You know, that's what it's about.
Yeah, no doubt. And kind of to what you guys were saying about the vibes and stuff, like, yeah, you definitely feel the vibes. I don't like because I mean, I was kind of like thinking when Westy went down, I saw that too. I saw his ankle kind of go. I was like, I've watched too many. I played basketball my whole life. I watched too many basketball games. And I'm like, yep, that's what that is.
Yep.
And you know, I was like, usually this team would be like, oh man, our guy went down, and I'm calling him. I tweeted out earlier, and I'm calling him the captain of the team. Like, he's the captain. Like, I know Jeter is always known as the captain, whatever, or I guess Yankee fans seem to think that they have like the rights on the word captain, I guess, whatever. But I think Westy is is that dude. I saw him and when he was doing his post game speech yesterday, like, has a terrible decision Saturday night. I was sitting there yelling at the bar, freaking everybody out because of what happened. And like, was it the 10th inning when he went and should have gone home? Realized he screwed up, and then goes and has his best, I guess statistically, his best offensive game.
Yeah, it's a leader.
That's a leader. That's a leader.
And not only that, you know, Westberg, he's been a guy that he's become more vocal, but he's always been a lead by example guy. And there's no better example than saying, hey, I screwed up. I let the team down. Now, this next game, I will single-handedly make sure that there is no way we're losing. Right. I'm going to make sure I'm going to win this thing myself if I need to.
No, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And kudos to Gunner tonight. You know, Gunner was like, he made the comment. I always forget. Was it Rob who does the post game?
Rob Long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, Rob was just like, you know, I like Friday. He's honest with it. Rob was like, you look like you were pissed, you know, and he was like, yeah, the guy came at me, like, trying to take my legs out, like that. No shit. And very next pitch, he's like, I'm just gonna if this son of a bitch throws me anything where I want it, that's it.
And it's gone. 414 dead center. I mean,
he's stepping up. He's stepping up, and I'm glad. You know, that was after two, not just the comments to Rob, but you know, also him and Westberg, taking the accountability and being like, hey, you know, nothing. We can't hide behind Ryan O'Hearn and Cedric Mullins and those vets anymore. Like, that was our time. Yeah,
he said that. He's like, we don't have any of those like old heads now. And it's kind of like, shit, it's us.
Those are the comments that you like to hear from guys that you want to take on a bigger leadership role. So.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, oldest player in the lineup yesterday was Adley Rutschman at 26, 27, and then today was Ryan Mountcastle. I mean, this is we thought they were young before they got younger. And it's crazy to think. It's crazy to think.
And I'm gonna get off because I know you got a line behind me and the timer going. But I'm gonna say, like, just to placate to what you were saying, Zach. Like, just let you placate it just a minute. Pigtown posted something today about that, where I guess the St. Louis Cardinals were 10.5 games out or whatever. And I was like, dude, don't you do that to me. Won
the World Series, 10.5 games out of the wild card on August 24th.
They said the Orioles had like one of the hardest schedules going into the end of the year. AKA everyone ahead of them is in front of them, and they're getting ready to roll
Yep.
into them. So it's like, hey, screw it.
Go
Screw
beat 'em.
it.
Go
get the job
beat 'em.
done.
I love
Get
it.
the job done.
All right,
Go
boys.
beat 'em. Awesome, Jake. We'll catch
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
All right.
It would, Kevin. I cannot imagine what would happen if they actually miraculously did that.
I can't even put it into words. I literally can't even put it into words.
I just think of what the reaction show would be like. Like, what would go through my mind if that happened?
Yeah, I legitimately don't even know. I don't know how I'd react.
I don't. Like,
I mean, we'd have to react somehow. I mean, that's what we kind of do here. So
yeah, and if you're new to the channel, how you can help react is hitting that like and subscribe button. Kevin and Zach react live after every single Orioles game, win or lose. Keeping our call-ins rolling. We got Christian up next. Christian, how we going, my man?
what's going on, Christian?
We're doing amazing. How are you guys?
I'm doing
Feeling
well.
good. Feeling good.
I have a question. Am I allowed to say the F word on stream, or do you guys get demonetized?
Yes, you
You
can.
can-
curse
you
on
can-
yours,
you can
okay.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck Trevor Story.
Yeah, that was. I mean, hey, if it woke up, as long as Gunner's not hurt and it woke him up, I guess it's just up for the rest of the. It's unfortunate for the rest of the league, but Gunnar Henderson. I think we're about to see a whole lot more power from Gunnar because he looks like he's getting a lot more lift on his ball recently, and if he's swinging angry like that.
He looks good. He looks really good.
I love it.
All right. Now, I've been very delusional the last week, and that could be a bad thing at times because I get my hopes up and get very mad. But the Orioles might just mess around and make the playoffs.
They have everybody feeling it and believing it, man. You're not alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the delusion's okay.
When I saw what they have to do to even get to 500, it's not that that's not that hard at all.
With the way they're playing, I mean, sometimes it's just hot and cold streaks. I mean, literally, that's all it is. So
I think against the Red Sox and the Astros, if they can go on a nice little win streak, like 8-9 games, I think they can make it interesting. If they lose probably 2 out of the next 6 or so games, I don't think they even have a shot anymore. I think it's kind of out the window at that point.
yeah.
I mean, they have to go on an
this
insane
stretch will
run.
be important. This stretch.
It's going to be one of those things where, as much as it's like we just have to, they're going to have to win tomorrow. What then? You got? Is it 4 again? It's 4 against Houston at home, correct?
You got to win at least 3 or 4 at Houston.
Yeah, you have to win 3 or 4. Then
Yeah.
you got to go in and you have to take on the Red Sox, and then that's another 3-game series, 4-game
And
series.
you got to sweep. I feel if it's
Yeah.
4, 3 or 4. If it's 3, you got to sweep.
Yeah.
I never thought we'd be having these conversations again this season. I'm shocked. I mean, I love it. I'm just to talk about ways to make the postseason after what has happened all year.
I feel like the second we DFA Cano is the second we make the playoffs. I mean, Zach, I tweeted at you, Cano has got to go.
Yeah, they got. You know what? 2025. That's what it's all about right now. Is trying to figure out if he can get it back. Because I'd rather he do this in a season where it is kind of all hope is lost for making a run. So it's like I'd rather see if he can figure it out now than us doing this in 2026 where we have to figure out, okay, can we trust him or not? And he's losing us games in his season that we have, World Series aspirations.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And then the last topic I want to get into is managers. I was watching I don't know how you say it. It's Paul Valet or Val or something like that.
Valley.
Yeah. And Pigtown's podcast yesterday. They made a good point. The biggest issue right now is if they win too many games, Mancelino is going to be the manager next year.
Yeah, I still don't know.
They have to make a pretty miraculous.
I think they have to go. I think they have to go to the playoffs for him to be the manager.
Well, I mean, we're talking about that, so
I just don't think
that's the delusion you wanted badly, Zach.
I was going to say I don't know about that. I think that they do need just to kind of have a fresh voice in there. As much as end of season vibes is great, having a fresh voice is also going to be pretty important. I'd be pretty shocked if Manzolino took over.
I think Mike Matheny could be an option. I don't know if he's retired or not. I don't think he is. But
Retirement doesn't mean anything for baseball, man.
that is true. But I know I personally love Buck Showalter, but do I really want to see Buck again? I mean, like,
I don't think Buck's coming back. I know fans want it. I don't
think we truly do want it though, because I feel like every time a manager comes in, we complain regardless.
Oh well, yeah. That's part of it. That's the fandom of it. You're gonna praise and complain about guys no matter who's there. You know.
I think the Yankees fire Aaron Boone and we sign Aaron Boone.
I would complain about that every second.
I would be distraught. I could not handle that.
I would never. Hot take. Aaron Boone is not that bad. Hot take.
That is a hot take. That is a hot take.
Why do you guys think he's bad? The only reason I don't think he's bad is nothing about his in-game moves. It's just because I think he's hilarious when he yells at ups.
I think that his game sense is not very good. I think he's a very smart baseball mind. He hit
a go-ahead home run in the Yankees uniform, and now suddenly he can't get fired because he's a legend. I mean, he makes atrocious in-game decisions when it comes to the bullpen. The way that they move guys around, they have guys playing. We think it's bad with the Orioles. They're keeping Jazz Chisholm at places that Jazz Chisholm is openly saying he doesn't want to play.
Yeah, it's Zach's Jorge Mateo and Center Nightmare five times over.
They're out there. Yankees are a mess. Aaron Boone.
But at least Gunnar would never get screwed by the umps again.
Yeah, we would. It would happen more because the umps are pissed off that Boone keeps yelling at them.
Honestly, I feel like, and this is maybe a crazy take, but I think it's true. I think that the more you yell at the umps, the less calls are called against you. Like, if that makes sense. Like,
it depends.
Everybody's like,
if you're,
it could just be it's New York, but it could just be because it's New York. But
yeah, if you're too much, they'll toss you and then they'll call a few against your team just for it. I think so. Yeah, it all depends on the depends how you go about it. I don't think Aaron Boone would be a good addition to this. I've seen him ruin a lot of Yankees teams. I don't need it to be that.
Give me Matheny. I want Matheny. I don't want Skip. Skip, I think, is too young. He doesn't know anyone. I don't want Buck because I don't want Ubaldo pitching in the ninth. Like,
that's their first move. They're bringing him back.
They're bringing him back. Christian, appreciate you calling in, my guy.
You guys have a good night.
After a good win, you have a good one.
Appreciate you, dude.
Awesome. Let's head into our final caller. We got Steven. Steven, how are we doing, man?
What's going on, Steven?
O's are going to the playoffs, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's make it happen.
Vibes are back. How are we feeling, Steven?
Vibes are back, man. It's definitely good to be an O's fan currently, but the only negative thing I'll say is let's temper expectations. We don't know if this is fool's gold yet or if this is what we're going to see next year. So
yes, it's a very small sample size, but definitely heading in a lot better direction than
of course. And I'll piggyback off of what Christian said and tell him to shut up. We do want Aaron Boone to keep managing the Yankees. We love him there. Please, dear God.
Yeah. Honestly,
we love Aaron Boone.
Lifetime extension.
There you go. But speaking of managers, there is a rumor going around that our front office is enamored with, who is it, Buck Britton being our manager for next year, and that's coming from that's coming from the Fan, like that radio station out of Baltimore, 101. I think it's 101.5 The Fan.
Yeah,
they had somebody on who was saying that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be.
If it's going to be one guy from inside, I think it would be Buck Britton. I think he would be.
Yeah, but what is that a good move going from one first-time manager, our organization hiring a first-time manager to doing that right again?
Yeah, I don't agree with it. I think I was in on the Buck Britton takeover after Brandon Hyde when things were going a lot better.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're gonna toss.
No,
I just think at this point, I'd much rather they prefer they go someone outside. Even if Manzo leads them on a nice run to get to 500.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Right.
And there's no indication Mansolino even wants to be a manager right now, even from him. So
yeah, I mean, I'm sure if they offer him it, it's hard to turn down a managerial job, especially at the major league level. But
give him a Godfather offer and maybe, but
maybe I don't know.
An offer you can't refuse, Manso, and we'll see. But
it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens over the offseason with the managerial position. I would like to go more veteran guys. Personally, I think they just need kind of an older school guy who's been there, because I think their lack of experience at the managerial position come playoff has had a factor. But besides, that's kind of where I lead. Old school guy that's been there, guy who's been managed in the biggest moments and can kind of bring that experience so that you're not going in. I mean, this team still hasn't won. Most of the core of this team has not won a playoff game yet. So give me a guy who's been there, been to the ALCS, maybe has been to World Series, can kind of bring that experience, because they were all going through it together before. Freddie Gonzalez was really the one guy on staff who had been a manager of in the playoffs on a deep run, stuff like that. So it felt like there was a lot of inexperience, and it got worse this year once he went.
Yeah.
That agreed. And you kind of wonder, because there's not even people who cover baseball for a living that have heard really anything about our managerial search. And you're just kind of wondering what's going on behind closed doors. Hey, we're not hearing anything yet, but hopefully you start hearing stuff in September. But if you don't start hearing stuff in September, that could mean wholesale changes could be going on, and we're not privy to it yet. So
yeah,
you're hoping to hear something.
Yeah, we'll hear something, especially as the season winds down. Well, I think, by November, we'll definitely have an idea, if not the name of the new manager. They're going to want to get that, especially with that, because this isn't a rebuild where it's okay, let's get in a guy who can help develop. They're going to be, if you want to go after some big free agents, they're going to be guys who are hey, I want to know who the manager is. I want to know, you can get a lot more free agents. Maybe if you have this big, one of the higher end managers, you get a guy with experience who knows some people who guys say they love playing for, things like that. It can be a difference, hey, I'll go there because he's there, I'm between two teams. I like their core. I think, I like the style of their manager. I think it just gives you more of an advantage than there are some question marks if you're going after free agents and they're you don't even know who's managing your team this season,
Yeah.
And you would kind of like to know at least the direction they're going with that before say September 28th. At least it's just hey, we don't know who it is yet, but we've zeroed in on these 2 to 3 guys. So give us a minute.
Because if they want to go outside, they're not going to be able to talk to guys until after the season if they want to go to guys. Sure. So, it's going to be, I think, within the first few weeks of the offseason is where we're really going to kind of get word on it. Yeah.
So question, you can't even talk to other potential managerial candidates that are say not coaching before the season's over? If
they're not coaching, then it's all, but if they're
if they're on a team,
that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, so if if they're looking at a Skip Schumacher, a Ryan Flaherty, guys like that, they'll not be able to interview them or have any talks with them while they're still in season, at least.
Interesting. Okay, so Schumacher, Marlins are making the playoffs, but I'm just saying
he's with
September
the Rangers
28th.
But they're probably not either. So
Either way.
Same thing.
Boy, would that be fun. Marlins Orioles World Series, baby. Let's hype it up.
Kyle Stowers,
Stowers
Trevor
versus
Rogers.
Rogers.
Let's go.
The Stowers Revenge Tour goes through Baltimore. Oh, God.
No, we're making it the Rogers revenge tour now. We're going all
good.
in.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's going
I
to be.
love it.
We'll figure out pretty quickly after the season where they're heading. But Steven, appreciate you calling in, as always, my man.
Appreciate you, man.
Exciting times in Baltimore. So we'll catch you next time.
Appreciate you, Steven.
Go Orioles, baby.
Go O's. Go O's.
Yeah, Kevin, who do you it's going to be interesting. I think we'll know within a month, 3 weeks to a month after the season. I'm sure they'll be like, here are the guys we're looking at, and go from there. You definitely don't want to be sitting there middle of December with no manager. I think actually I can tell you they hired Brandon Hyde right before I went home for Thanksgiving break.
I cannot. I mean, it obviously was so long ago, but it feels so long ago.
I literally was waiting in college outside my dorm because my friend Malachi, who I was driving 7 hours home with that day, was late and was running behind. So I was standing outside the dorm, like, okay, we got a big drive ahead of us. And I was like, oh, the Orioles just signed got their manager. I was like,
I'm surprised you didn't pop a champagne bottle in the car. It feels like you missed an opportunity there.
I should have. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. I think we have a special guest behind the scenes. Can we get a thumbs up if you're coming on? Yeah, that'll do it.
Yep. That's certainly the thumb. Yep.
Welcome to the floor, Ryan Ripken.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear. Are the O's fine, Ryan?
Might need an anatomy lesson on what's the thumb and what's not.
Well, yeah, Kev, I need help on which.
I know you need. We'll talk about it after the show. We'll get you straight.
Yeah, we'll clarify that. Honestly, though, big thing is hyping you guys up. Hit the like and subscribe, and you guys haven't said it enough. I only saw like 49, 50 likes, and you guys are now. It's the fun moments of the season again.
I know.
My fun is just right now. Tomorrow could suck, and then
literally, but it's the
fun.
Live
it while you got it. Live it while you got it.
Yeah, but no, it is cool. So again, for all the people out there, reminders: Zach and Kevin, through thick and thin, they're doing hypothetical trading away every player on AI, and
we can do that again now. We can look at it for next year if you want.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that today. But yeah, no, I just like to just hopped on with it. I'm actually going to do for the Holy Shirts and Pants members on the other channel. I'm going to do a little Samuel Basayo, little breakdown of tonight, and Beavers, because their swings were just awesome.
Yeah, let's go.
And culture, mindset, and just a feel in the air can change a hell of a lot for a team. There wasn't necessarily anything that's changed for them. Just the fact that you felt like they just had this huge freedom lifted after the, my opinion, after the All-Star or trade deadline.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, it's done. We aren't playing well. Let's just go out and figure it out. And they're figuring it out. It does help when you have a Samuel Basayo that just hit some missiles in the ninth. But
yeah, I mean, try to jam him. How about I just get the barrel to the baseball instead and put it in for 2 insurance runs? I mean, Ryan, I know you're about to do the breakdown, so don't give away too much. But thoughts so far on just kind of both of them. I mean, the other thing I'm impressed with is Dylan Beavers, 2 hits, but also 2 walks. I mean, the guy is seeing 2 walks and then swinging 3-0. The confidence to do that and say, how about I serve up? I don't want to walk. I'll serve up a RBI single instead.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the cool part of when prospects come up is, and this is actually how the team was 2 years ago, where like you are so naive to everything, you don't fear anything. You're like, I'm just happy to be here. Oh, we're playing the best team in the league. Oh, we're playing the Yankees. Oh, we're supposed to fear this team. Screw that. Why should I fear them? We have the talent, and that's how they played. And then at the end of last year, the Orioles were the hunted, and then the pressure was on them. And then going into this year, the pressure was on them, and they lost that type of freedom. They lost that sense of I don't want to say being naive, but just you. I think Manzo said a quote about this earlier. He's saying, "I hope Dylan Beavers doesn't really realize where he is." Meaning just like he just goes and shows up and plays ball. Because here's the other thing is like these guys are going to struggle. Like Beavers is going to have that 0 for 4 Ks, and you're going to go, what the hell is that? He's going to be hitless for 15, 20 at bats. Same thing with Basayo. It's not an if, it's a when. Like it's going to happen. How do they bounce back from that? But in the moment, you're right. Like Beavers, man, aggressive, sweet swing on a 3-0 pitch, not trying to do too much. And then Basayo, I'll dive into it. It's not like a ton. It's not what we haven't seen, but nothing phases the guy. For a 21-year-old, nothing phases him. And I'll argue, I mean, it helps when you have the best pitcher on the planet right now. Like that's crazy to think with Rogers. So he's going to be in control. But Basayo to get his first game behind the dish and Rogers coming out and saying, hey, I was really impressed with what he did. That's great. Like that's going to help tremendously for everybody. So, man, I know it's not the year everyone wanted, but like if there was a brutal time for the Birds, this is the one blessing that could have happened is that you finally are going to let the boys be peacocks, Kevin. You got to let them fly.
Let them
What
fly. Movie? Anchorman.
Nope. Okay.
Talladega Nights.
Nope. Hey, by the way, Rick posted that clip. You guys have any idea?
I know it's Saturday Night Live. Like I've seen the clip, I have no clue. Like I could not quote that.
You guys
clip.
know who
do we need to know it though? Do we need to know it? Is that
yes? Yeah, and
is that like a requirement? Is that really a requirement?
So the other guys was the peacock comment, Kevin.
Yeah. Okay.
The movie reference, which was like I could have bet everything I've had in my life that neither of you would known.
I mean,
Night at the Roxbury. Okay, that's the movie.
Okay.
The skit. It started from the skit. Can you at least name who the middle actor is? Who is in there? Will Ferrell's in the at the end.
I need to pull up the GIF.
Yeah, I was gonna say
If you can't get the middle person, Kevin and Zach is canceled.
Is that Jim Carrey?
Thank God.
Okay. All right.
I was. I was really nervous there for a moment. Hey, Zach. Yeah, this is going to require you guys when we do like top 5 Adam Sandler or top 5 Jim Carrey movies. You guys got to watch movies.
Adam Sandler.
Well, we have. I mean, Zach. I know you guys also had the debate, but actually, who won the debate when you guys did it?
We didn't do it yet.
Oh, you didn't. I thought you were going to do it.
Well, I mean, I think we'll debate. And we also, Zach did a good point. We need to tier it. It's so hard to rank.
Yeah.
Well, because I think Adam Sandler, like with 50 First Dates and Mr. Deeds and obviously Happy Gilmore, like that run was generational from Adam Sandler. But then, like, if you don't like the new stuff from him, like Happy Gilmore 2 or the golf or what was the basketball movie called?
You talking about for Will Ferrell's basketball movie?
No, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's a newer one.
Yeah, so like if you don't like that stuff, then maybe that drops him down the rankings. But
yeah, there's a lot. See, like we're getting off topic here, but you get my point. Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to study this. Also, what the hell was Ketchup Day? What did I miss?
Oh. Joe bought so apparently Dairy Queen is doing a ketchup smoothie promotion. Smoothie King, sorry. Smoothie King is doing a ketchup smoothie. And so Joe went and got it yesterday and tried it on stream with us. And he said, because I got controversial because I said it looked good. It looked like it could be good because the color of it was not straight ketchup. It looked like strawberry almost. But then there's apparently acai in it and other stuff. So I think Joe ranked it like a 6 out of 10 or something like that. Definitely. So Ketchup Day was a good day. Now I have to go and try it.
Apparently,
Best of
Joe's the
luck.
first one at that branch in Arkansas to they had to break.
Yeah, I don't really know how they
Because
thought
why?
it was
I don't
gonna
even
do
know who
well.
would go at that promotion.
Yeah.
Like, why, I wouldn't get that.
I don't know. I don't know why you would do that in the. I just feel like it wouldn't be popular. You know.
Yeah.
No.
Well, on that note, I'm a little nauseous now. To finish it out, guys, the only negative I saw a comment. I hated seeing Westy go down. That sucked.
Yeah.
I think if anyone believes that guy can't play or that guy isn't so valuable or that guy who I feel like is going to become like that voice, he already is doing that.
Yeah.
But above all, like he's just such a good player. He's such a good player. And he hasn't had a lot of breaks this year, you know, so if not though, good opportunity for a guy like Jeremiah Jackson. Maybe they give Kobe Mayo some run at third. This is a good opportunity. Honestly, guys, like I told Zach this recently, Kev, but I would not be shocked if this Orioles team got over 500 by the end of the year. I wouldn't be. And not because they were a more talented team.
23-14 rest of the way is 500. Not a ridiculous number.
I wouldn't be surprised because the team's playing with house money. The starters are going out there and being effective, but the bats now, they're actually, like the one thing, I'll say this real quickly. That Astros game where they just kicked ass. Yeah. You know what happened in that? It was stringing together hits. Jeremiah Jackson, the 9-hole, he got on. Then the other Jackson got on.
Yeah.
And it was just passing the baton little by little. And then it was complimentary baseball. I mean, yes, Jesus Sanchez, who was a Norfolk Tides killer back in 2021, I'll tell you. I swear that dude hit 800 against us. Like, I shit you not.
He still hates the organization, apparently.
Dude, Jesus hit a fastball from Cody Carroll on, like, the inside batter's box as a lefty and just hit it out. It was his fourth hit of the night, his second home run of the game on opening night. I'm like, well, this is not fair. And then I think he hit a ball in Norfolk that got Richie Martin hurt playing center, and it was an inside the park home run. I digress.
What a guy! What Richie Martin.
Hey, he is a good kid. I got to tell you, good kid. But all of that being said, this Orioles team, like, I think they're going to finish closer to 500. I do. I really do. So time will tell. In the meantime, hopefully you guys have some great shows, and I'll let you guys close it out. Get the last super, and everyone just hit that like and subscribe button for the boys. And they're working their butts off here, and Lord knows what they come up with. But I know you guys love it. So keep doing that, guys. And then after you guys are done, I'll do it for the Holy Shirts and Pants. A little bit of a break.
Be sure you tune in. Be sure to tune in.
And
become a member.
The hair's looking good, man.
Thank
hair's
you.
looking good.
I try.
Awesome.
Right,
Ryan Ripken,
so is yours, Ryan. So is yours.
Ryan Ripken, everyone. Fun showing, G-Man. Appreciate it. Went to the game tonight.
Let's go.
What a perfect game to go.
Yeah. Fenway actually is a very cool place to watch a game.
I've never been.
I watched. If you ever end up in Boston, is one of my favorite cities too, in terms of just like the architecture and the stuff there. Like I'll give you a tip if you go to, and I don't know if this is all Lindt truffle stores, but in the one in Boston, if you go in, they give you a free truffle.
Really?
In downtown. Yep.
Dang, the more you know. I'm gonna have to. Kevin and Zach react to Lindt truffles.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it. Well, Kevin, anything else before we head out there? Once again, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Head on over afterwards to you're a member. Go become a member over at the Ryan Ripken Show. Become a member of Holy Shirts and Pants and go watch that breakdown live if you would like to.
Yep.
But Kevin, anything else before we get out of here?
No, just keep the vibes going. Keep the vibes going.
Keep the vibes going. Orioles win 6-3. Sam Basayo has another fantastic game. Dylan Beavers looks great. Gunner's pissed off. Trevor Rogers throws another gem. It's good vibes again in Birdland. We'll be back tomorrow as the Orioles take on Boston, going for a two-game sweep. Two-game sweep of the Red Sox. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Monday night, and we will be back tomorrow for another edition of Kevin and Zach React. Richie Martin. Not him.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. Try to think of just random teams that I can pull from. Kevin Gregg.
I love it, Kevin.
Kevin Gregg. Shout
What
out.